Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sunita Nadella. I'm a director with Pure Hearts of Georgia. We are so enthusiastic today and very humbled that you are decided to spend your Sunday afternoon with us. And it is a pleasure for me to welcome you all on behalf of Pure Hearts of Georgia to the Dream Show 2022. We are back here in this auditorium after 2 years of hiatus, no thanks to COVID, but we are here to showcase and celebrate the talents of our differently abled individuals. Today, you will see them walk a ramp, shake their leg to a peppy number, beat some drums, and even do some yoga. Along the way, we hope to share some of our stories, wins and fears with you, and where we are headed as an organization. We hope everyone was able to grab a copy of the program outside today. It lists all the performances of the day, along with the names of the participants and our partners and our major donors. Each and every participant and their family have practiced hard for their performances today. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Please be generous in your support by cheering, clapping, and hey, if you're up to it, go ahead and do a whistle or two. Now it's time to start the program that you have actually come here to watch. Without further ado, Ovia, our MC, will take you through the performances today. Please get ready to be a part of our kids' dreams today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Sunita, for the great introduction. Okay, hi everyone, my name is Ovia. I'm going to be your MC for today. Before we get started, I just wanted to go over some housekeeping rules to make sure everything goes smoothly and everyone has a good time. So first, please make sure to silence your cell phones and no flash photography. You can take pictures and videos, just make sure the flash isn't on so it doesn't distract our participants. Second, no food or drinks allowed in the auditorium. We're really thankful Duluth High School is letting us use their auditorium, and we want to give it back to them in great condition. Number 3, if you have any empty seats in your row, it would be great if you could scoot in so people coming in can grab a seat. And finally, if you have an emergency and have to leave, the exits are located. Okay, it's in the back and the sides of the auditorium. Now, let's get on with our show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Show 2022. Yay! We are Pure Hearts of Georgia, a nonprofit that works with special needs families and children in and around Metro Atlanta. You're all here today because you know of someone special. It might be a neighbor, a family member, a friend, or maybe you're just here to support. Whatever the reason might be, we're really thankful that you're here. You may have seen families struggle sometimes with their child's disability, and I'm sure you've seen little triumphs and accomplishments as well. Today, we're going to talk about their accomplishments and talk about the importance of an inclusive community and the help that we as Pure Hearts seek in this journey. So without further ado, let's start the performances of the day with our confident little girls walking the ramp. Get ready to welcome the Twinkling Stars. Walking the ramp today are Sahana Alapati. Sahana is a 7-year-old who loves to swim, enjoys princess stories and rhymes, which she watches on her iPad. Next, we have Hania Saragadam. Hania is a 7-year-old who loves to play with colors, alphabets, numbers, and shapes. She also loves playing in her backyard and listening to music. Finally, we have Meera Ramakrishna. Meera is 8 years old and loves to paint, read, and do math. She also likes to jump on her trampoline and listening to music. please give a big round of applause for these cute little princesses? Thank you, Twinkling Stars. Right behind them come our shining stars, making their debut on the big stage. First, we have Kaushik Sriram. Kaushik is 9 years old. Kaushik is 9 years old and loves to ride hoverboards and scooters and is outdoorsy and has strong problem-solving skills. Next, we have Sankalp Shunbug. Sankalp is 7 years old, loves swimming and going to the park. He's also a big-time hugger. Finally, we have Johan Ramgopal. Johan is an 8-year-old who is brilliant in math and loves to help mom in the kitchen. He loves going on vacations and long drives. That was an amazing start to our show by our confident young girls and boys. Thank you, Shining Stars. As of 2019 statistics, over 3 million children in the United States have some form of disability, which means about 18% of the children are disabled in America. Let's take a moment to let that sink in. 18%. And this number is growing dramatically, mainly due to higher diagnosis rates of autism spectrum disorder. These children need extra attention, support, and adaptation to learn the skills, be it for their day-to-day lives or recreation. Pure Hearts of Georgia have offered various adaptive activities during the past year. To tell you more, here's Ms. Chelvi Selvanayagam, Secretary of Pure Hearts of Georgia.
Thank you, Ovia. Good evening, everyone. Once again, welcome to our dream show. When we got the diagnosis of our children, we never dreamt of having them on a stage like this. Yes, this is our dream show. Thank you for coming and being a part of it. I hope you enjoyed watching Shining and Twinkle Stars walking the ramp. It takes a lot for our children to tolerate the loud music with light and other sensory stimulation. Because of this, we need to modify any activities we offer. We at Pure Hearts of Georgia doing just that. Throughout the year, we offer several programs such as adaptive sports, arts and crafts, and so much more. Today, we are displaying some of the painting and drawing done by Hari and Advait and arts and crafts made by our children in the atrium. We invite you to have a look at them at the end of the program, and you are welcome to buy them, purchase them, and all the purchase proceeds will go to Pure Hearts of Georgia as a donation. Let's now watch a short video of our children doing fun activities. Thank you.
Helvey. I'm so excited to check out the items made by my friends. For the items displayed in the atrium, we accept payment via credit card, PayPal, cash, or checks. We also have Pure Hearts t-shirts as well as samosas and tea for sale. All money will go directly to Pure Hearts of Georgia. And now, we're gonna have the first dance performance of the evening, the Lungi Friends. They're gonna perform a dance which will take you back to your school or college days and will make you wanna clap and dance along. And here they come. First, we have Akshay Sudarshan. Akshay is a 9-year-old whose interests are in singing, dancing, outdoors, and Indian food. Next, we have Sachin Arvind. Sachin is 8 years old and loves theme parks, listening to music, and is a tech wizard. Next, we have Neil Menon. Neil is 11 years old and loves sports. He enjoys playing with cars and listening to music. And finally, we have Advik Dinesh. Advik is 9 years old and loves his little brother. He is fascinated by dinosaurs and loves playing games on his computer.
This is the tribute to Talaiwa. मुझो को थोड़ा राउंड घुमा के अन्ना के जैसा चश्मा लगा के कोकोनट में लस्सी मिला के आ जाओ सारे मूड बना के मुझो को थोड़ा राउंड घुमा के अन्ना के जैसा चश्मा लगा के कोकोनट में लस्सी मिला के आ जाओ सारे मूड बना के और द रजनी फैन don't miss that chance और द रजनी फैन don't miss that chance lungi dance 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 Mustafa Mustafa don't party Mustafa Kalam Thoran Mustafa 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 don't party Mustafa Kalam Thoran Mustafa Day by day வாழ்க்கை பயணம் day by day மூழ்காத ஷிப்பே friendship Mustafa Mustafa don't party Mustafa காலம் நம் தோழன் Mustafa
Wow. Wow. Such an energetic performance that took us down on a nostalgic trip. Thanks to Ms. Gayatri for coordinating and choreographing this wonderful dance for our children. The Lungi Friends have been practicing for several weeks to present this performance to you. Can we have another huge round of applause for their energy and enthusiasm?
Wow, that dance took me a trip down the memory lane. I am Harini Senapati, and I handle the accounts and operations at Pure Hearts of Georgia. My heart is pounding, so if you hear thud, thud, thud when please ignore it, yeah? It's been quite a journey for us, both parents and the children, as we try to navigate through different diagnoses, therapies, all kinds of new terminologies and whatnot. So being part of an event that spotlights our children and young adults was not even in our wildest dreams. Yet, this is happening today, thanks to the huge support from each and every one of you. We would like to specifically mention a few people who've been very kind with their support and encouragement. Thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Murugadas Krishnan, owner of SmartSoft Technologies, for providing their office space for all our practice sessions, not just for this dream show, but for our other performances as well. Mr. Murugadas, we really don't know how we would have managed without your support. In fact, thank you. In fact, I believe a parent called today and asked, "Ma'am, where should we come? The performance is at SmartSoft, right?" So we had to tell them, no, please come to Duluth. The show is here. Yeah. So we thank the Duluth High School, Ms. Chimera Brew, and the team for helping out with the premises and all the logistics. Thank you for being very accommodative and putting up with all our requests. We thank the Johns Creek Presbyterian Church for giving us space to conduct our very first summer camp earlier this year. We thank the City of Johns Creek for supporting us when we conducted our 5K run earlier in April, and for always inviting us to participate in their annual International Cultural Festival and the Cricket Fair. In fact, we have an invitation probably for the Diwali Festival. We don't know. You need to wait and watch. Then we would like to thank Ms. Veena Rao and Ms. Jyotsna Hegde from NRI Pulse for being our cheerleaders and spreading awareness about our organization and cause. We requested them to do a coverage of our event. They were so kind enough that they actually did a promo for us and spread the word out. Really thank you so much, Jyotsna and Veena from NRI Pulse. Thank you. Thank you, Ayaka, Gama, GATS, and all the other associations who gave our children a platform to perform. We really appreciate your support. We also thank Shiv Institute for starting a Bollywood dance class exclusively for Pure Hearts individuals and giving them opportunity to perform at Sensations 2022. This is by no means an exhaustive list. We will continue to acknowledge our supporters throughout this program. Now back to our performances. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ms. Harney. Now, let's welcome another set of young Jolly Boys. These are some cool Hawaiian boys shaking their maracas and batons to Jolly O Gymkhana and taking us on a musical vacation. Let's call the Jolly Boys onto the stage. First, we have Sushane Thunga. Sushane is a 7-year-old who loves watching Mario cartoons and playing in the sand. He loves going to the beach with his sibling. Next, we have Ruha Siva. Ruha is 9 years old and enjoys outdoorsy activities such as jumping on trampolines, swinging, and swimming. Next, we have Vihan Virla. Vihan is 9 years old and enjoys playing video games and traveling. He also has a great memory and loves math. Next, we have Virendra Sridharan, but we all call him Veer. Veer is 11 years old and loves playing in the water and going to the beach. He always charms his way with the cutest smile. And finally, we have Virat Sankipalli. Virat is 10 years old and loves nature and hiking with family. He's a great auditory learner and remembers all the details of a conversation. Hello, I am back. Okay, so we're gonna read the names once more just to make sure our participants are ready. So first we have Sushane Thunga. Sushane is 7 years old. He loves watching Mario cartoons, playing in the sand, and going to the beach with his sibling. Next, we have Ruha Siva. Ruha is 9 years old and enjoys playing video games and traveling. He also has a great memory and loves math. Next, we have Virendra Sridharan. Veer is 11 years old and loves playing in the water and going to the beach. And he always charms his way with the cutest smile. Finally, we have Virat Sankipalli. Virat is 10 years old and loves nature and hiking with his family. He is a great auditory learner and remembers all the details of a conversation.
Jaliya Gymkhana. Jaliya Gymkhana. ரெண்டுல ஒண்ணு பார்க்கலாம் நிக்கிறியா தெம்பா எப்பவும் லைஃப் திரும்பலாம் நம்புறியா நண்பா எப்பா ரெண்டுல ஒண்ணு பார்க்கலாம் நிக்கிறியா தெம்பா எப்பவும் லைஃப் திரும்பலாம் நம்புறியா நண்பா யாரு இங்க வந்தாலும் பயமுறுத்தி பார்த்தாலும் அசராம சிரிச்சாம ஒதுங்கி போவாண்டா அத்தனையும் போனாலும் எம்டியா தான் நின்னாலும் பதறாம இருந்தாட பீஸ்ட் நீ தாண்டா ராவம்மா ஏ ராவம்மா ஜலிய ஜிம்கானா ராசம்மா ஏ ராசம்மா கெடுங்கானா ராவம்மா ஏ ராவம்மா ஜலிய ஜிம்கானா ராசம்மா ஏ ராசம்மா சொன்னது சரிதானா சரிதானா
Sardapa.
ஜலிய ஜிம்கானா ஜலிய ஜிம்கானா ரொம்ப தயங்கி நிக்கிறிய ரொம்ப பார்த்து ஓடுறிய ஐயோ ஒன்ன நீயே குறைச்சி எடை போட்டு பாக்குறிய சும்மா வெயிட்ட காட்டணும்டா நம்ம மோதி பார்க்கணும்டா நண்பா எவன் வந்தாலும் வளர விட்டு கெத்த காட்டணும்டா கையில தான் நீ பிடிச்சாலே பிரச்சனை தீராதே தூக்கியத நீ எரிஞ்சாலே டென்ஷன் ஏறாதே ஊருக்கு தான் நீ பயந்தாலே வேலைக்கு ஆவாதே யாருக்குமே நீ அடங்காத வெற்றிய விடாதே புலம்புறவன் தமாசு எது தின்னு நான் நீ மாசு மனசில் ஒண்ணு நினைச்சாது நடத்தணும் நண்பா ஒரு முறைதான் தொட்டாலே மேல கைதான் வச்சாலே திருப்பி அத கொடுத்தாட பீஸ்ட் நீ தாண்டா ராவம்மா ஏ ராவம்மா ஜலிய ஜிம்கானா ராசம்மா ஏ ராசம்மா கெடுங்கானா ராவம்மா ஏ ராவம்மா ஜலிய ஜிம்கானா ராசம்மா ஏ ராசம்மா சொன்னது சரிதானா சரிதானா சரிதான்ப்பா ஜலிய ஜிம்கானா ஜலிய ஜிம்கானா
What do you guys think? Special thanks to Miss Yogi for coordinating this amazing routine. It takes a lot of self-confidence to be on stage and perform in general. So imagine the level of grit these kids have and the amount of practice they put in to come and stand in front of hundreds of you to showcase their ability and talent. The lights, loud music, people, everything overwhelms them. But in spite of all the odds, here they are giving their best in each performance. And now, our Ninja Turtles will walk the ramp. We choose what holds us back and what moves us forward, says Master Splinter, and rightfully so. First, we have Pranav Navneet Kumar. Pranav is 11 years old and loves to ride bikes, scooters, and hoverboards. He also loves to go shopping and playing in the park. Next, we have Arush Dipite Das. Arush is 10 years old and loves soft music and plays little musical instruments. He also loves his family time. Next, we have Shrihan Mechanetti. Shrihan is 8 years old and loves swimming, riding bikes, and playing on his iPad. And finally, we have Bhuvan Babu. Bhuvan is 12 years old and loves going on walks, watching cartoons, and listening to music.
Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love. And I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have shooting for the stars, but I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision. Always had hopes. Had to have hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had hopes. Mama said.
Cowabunga! That was so cool! Thank you, ninjas. We wish you to keep marching forward. Let's have a huge cheer for them. Next up, we have the Marvel superhero girls. I have nothing to prove to you, says Captain Marvel. We'll start with Daya Sendokumar. Daya is 12 years old and one of the twins. She loves singing, dancing, and helping mom bake. Next, we have Shalini Devela. Shalini is 14 years old. She's a social butterfly and loves taking care of others. She also loves shooting hoops and playing with dolls. Next, we have Mehak Raiki. Mehak always has a billion-dollar smile. She's extremely fond of her dad and brother and loves to go on car rides with them. Next, we have Yashi Raj. Yashi is 12 years old and she loves dancing and singing. She mesmerizes everyone with her adorable laugh and proves that love needs no words. Next, we have Roshni Havaldar. Roshni is a 16-year-old happy and smiling girl and loves to watch YouTube videos about nail art and food decoration. She likes to listen and sing along to all kinds of songs. Thank you, superheroes. You definitely don't need to prove anything more. Today, you may see a lot more boys performing than girls. This is because the number of boys getting diagnosed with autism is almost 4 times the number of girls. The reason is still unknown, and to give specific statistics, 1 in every 44 children is diagnosed with autism. And for boys, it's almost 4 in every 100. but they never let their disabilities stop them from having fun and making the best out of what they have. Let's welcome Mr. Ravi Balusu, Sports Director of Pure Hearts of Georgia, to share more about the role and impact of volunteers who are helping our hand in every step.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Making friends is a challenge for our kids at Pure Hearts with the social deficits that come along with their diagnosis. It is hard for them to have a conversation, leave alone making friends in a normal setting. This is where we are extremely thankful for our volunteers who come and spend their valuable time with our children and young adults, may it be playing games or sports or answering never-ending and sometimes repetitive questions, or just being there without any judgment. All our events and activities are managed and supported by volunteers. We do not have any employees, and we appreciate every single one of them. They have been our backbone, and they participate with their heart and soul. Our individuals' love for the volunteers speak volumes about the dedication that they show, and it takes a special person to be selfless and offer their valuable time for us. Today you see special volunteers, so many volunteers actually, high school, middle school children and some adults in the Pure Hearts t-shirts on the stage. These are our volunteers who support our children in every program, and we wouldn't have done without them. Please enjoy a short video capturing some beautiful moments and interaction between our children and volunteers. Thank you.
Hi, I'm really overwhelmed with the amount of love and support we have received from our volunteers. The impression that our youth volunteers make on our children is priceless. These consistent and long-term volunteers really make us believe in our goals more. On behalf of Pure Hearts of Georgia, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our volunteers for their selfless support. It means a lot to us. Thank you.
Mr. Ravi. If you would like to volunteer, please contact Pure Hearts of Georgia via our website, www.pureheartsga.org. Thank you. All for one and one for all is the motto of the Three Musketeers. Let's welcome our Three Musketeers. First, we have Srivatsa Koku. Srivatsa loves music and dance shows. He enjoys listening to upbeat Bollywood songs with his sister.
चिकनी चमेली देखी चिकना कमीना देखा चांदने ची डर होके चीट किया तो सारे तारे बोले गिली गिली अक्खा
Next, we have Ishan Nair. Ishan is 20 years old, loves watching Jeopardy and listening to music. He also enjoys spending time with friends and family. Next, we have Achintya Chugga. Achintya is an enthusiastic 21-year-old who enjoys singing and loves watching Indian movies with music and dances.
ये जो हाल है सवाल है कमाल है जाने ना बदतमीज दिल माने ना हवा में हवा ना देखा ढिमका वाला ना देखा सीन का सिंगाला खा के शेर का गुरा ना देखा पूरी दुनिया का गोल गोल चक्कर लेके मैंने दुनिया को मारा धक्का बॉलीवुड हॉलीवुड वेरी वेरी जॉली गुड राय के पहाड़ पर 3 फुटा नीली फुट मेरे पीछे किसी ने रिपीट किया तो साला मैंने तेरे मुंह पे मारा मुक्का अय्याशी के वनवे से खुद को मोड़ना जाने ना कंबल बेवजह ये शर्म का ओढ़ना जाने ना जिद पकड़ के खड़ा है कम वक्त छोड़ना जाने ना बदतमीज दिल माने ना बदतमीज दिल माने ना
Thank you, Musketeers. You're all truly heroes, and we have a lot to learn from you. Who do you think is coming up next? If you guessed the Powerpuff Girls, you're absolutely right. I guess we shouldn't judge people by what they look like, says Blossom, and I agree with Blossom. Let's welcome the Powerpuff Girls on stage. First, we have Deepika Elapavaluru. Deepika is a charming young lady with an artistic eye and a great sense of humor. She loves to draw, listen to music, and enjoys spending time with her family. Next, we have Shreya Subali. Shreya is a beautiful 15-year-old. She loves listening to music, playing with siblings, basking in sunshine, and traveling with her parents and siblings. Finally, we have Pranavi Etham. Pranavi is a sweet and happy 14-year-old. She loves listening to music, playing with her brother, going to the store, walking, and riding her bicycle. Thank you, Powerpuff Girls. Everyone has a beautiful inner self, and we need to spend time to get to know them. Next, we have the Avengers, waiting patiently to walk the ramp. No man can win every battle, but no man should fall without a struggle, said Peter Parker. Let's welcome Eddie Aurora. Eddie is a rising high schooler who loves to cook, likes watching cooking channels on YouTube, exercises every day, loves his puppy Amber, and takes her for a walk every day. Next, we have Samuel Johnson. Samuel is 13 years old and loves swimming, bike riding, and collecting toy cars. He enjoys water parks and visits family and friends. Next, we have Sai Krishna Vinod Kumar. Sai Krishna is a very energetic and active 7th grader who goes to Haynes Bridge Middle School. He's very good at sight words and loves to ride his bike and ice skate. Next, we have Shiv Narayan Ajay Nair. Shiv Narayan is 14 years old, loves traveling, and is an animal lover. He enjoys watching YouTube videos of songs and dances. Wow, that was an amazing lineup of superheroes. Thank you, superheroes. Can we have another huge cheer for them, please? Now, our last Avenger, Shreyas Suresh. Shreyas is 17 years old and enjoys walks, playing with water, watching Tamil songs with his best buddy Jake, his 2-year-old golden doodle. Thank you, Avengers. We're all so proud of you for doing your best. These young adults are ready to take over challenges life throws at them. And please give a big round of applause to the parents of these individuals. They have the courage, strength, and willpower to move mountains for the welfare of their children, and they do everything within their power to make them feel included into the society.
Well said, Ovia. Hi, everyone. Are you guys enjoying the show? There you go! I have to say, their attitude gives us the strength to be by their side as their loudest cheerleader. Hi, I'm Sujata Saranan, Director of Pure Hearts of Georgia Board and proud mother of 2 amazing boys. I think you saw my boys, Virendra and Raj. We have been very fortunate to find such wonderful people who continue to show faith in us and in our children. Mr. Ramesh Sikal and Mrs. Saumya Sikal has been extremely generous with their donations to Pure Hearts. Apart from financial support, they have given us moral support and guidance in our journey. Mr. Pramod Saja and Mrs. Pratima Saja, owners of Paramount Technologies, were our first corporate donors and have continued with their generous support. Round of applause for them. They have been a constant force behind guiding us, encouraging us at every step. Big thank you to them. We would also like to thank Mr. Sridharan Kumarasamy and his friend Mr. Emmanuel James for their generous and timely contribution. We want to thank Mr. Karthikeyan Devarajan and Mrs. Geeta Karthikeyan for their support and donations and efforts. With Mrs. Geeta's guidance, we were able to conduct our very first 5K run this April. We truly appreciate their support. We would like to individually name and thank all our donors who contributed through our website, our On Giving Tuesday, and through solicitation. We remain grateful to each individual. You give us the confidence that sky's the limit and our dreams can achieve like Dream Show. Thank you, and please enjoy the show. We really appreciate every one of you.
Thank you, Ms. Sujata. I would like to add that Pure Hearts of Georgia is a 501c3 certified organization and solely runs on donations from the community. The donation details are available on the website. Thank you. So what do you guys think buckets are for? Because our friends say they're for drumming. Get ready for some rock-on performance by the Bucket Band. On the bucket drums today, we have Prahlad Senapati. Prahlad is a 14-year-old who loves music and even makes his own on GarageBand. He also enjoys swimming, long walks with dad, and experimenting with whatever musical instrument he can get a hold of. Next, we have Rishi Maniam. Rishi is 14 years old, enjoys the pool and spending time outside. Next, we have Siddharth Raghavendra. Siddharth is a 15-year-old vivacious teen who loves outdoors, riding his bicycle, long walks in the park, and swimming in the pool. He is a foodie and a cookie monster. Siddharth loves to listen to classical Carnatic music and bhajans. Next, we have Narain Shanmugam. Narain is an 18-year-old with interest in swimming, taking walks, riding bikes, and playing with his sister and dad. Next, we have Preston Franklin. Preston is a 16-year-old who loves watching cooking videos, playing at the beach, and riding his bike. Next, we have Shasta Sasidharan. Shasta is 20 years old with a love for music and riding bikes or scooters. He enjoys watching on his iPad, swimming, going on long walks, and car rides. Finally, we have Arth Brahmbhatt. Arth is 22 years old, has graduated from Northview High School, and likes to listen to music and play sports such as cricket, tennis, and basketball.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it out. We will rock you. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you zombie someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, somebody better put your bag into your place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will
Hello. They deserve a drum roll. Thank you, Bucket Band, for the upbeat performance. Thanks, Mr. Mayon and Ms. Harney, for organizing this performance. For many of them, the stage, lighting, sounds, etc. are all hard to process due to sensory issues. But today, they have battled all of that to be here to try to show that they can overcome anything if given a chance. Parents and volunteers play a major role in helping them overcome these challenges to bring you these performances. Working their way through the choppy waters of life are our cheerful sailors, our captains of America, if you will. Let's welcome them to make you swing to the sea shanty song. On stage, we have the sailors, Aditya Nair. Aditya is a 14-year-old vibrant kid full of energy. He enjoys being with his fellow buddies, cheering them up when they feel low and giving tight hugs. He loves watching Indian comedy shows, riding bicycles, and dancing. Next, we have Rohan Sompalli. Rohan is an energetic 16-year-old. He loves playing on the iPad, running, playing on the beach, water parks, jumping on trampolines, swinging on swings, and being with family. Next, we have Harishivya Balasubramaniam. Harishivya is a happy, cheerful 13-year-old who loves participating in all sports competitions. He got a gold medal in the Special Olympics of Georgia for soccer. He loves cooking and enjoys watching baseball games on his iPad. Next, we have Naimish Mukutta. Naimish is 12 years old. He loves ice skating, maps, and playing Nintendo. He is so good with directions and acts as the family GPS. Next, we have Tanush Suresh Kumar. Tanush is 14 years old and his interests are playing in the sand and going to beaches. He loves doing word search puzzles too. Finally, we have Raj Vardhan Sridharan. Raj is a curious and active 12-year-old. He loves working out, hanging out with his friends, grocery shopping, playing with his brother, bowling, and building Legos.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, up down, oh below my bully boys blow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale sail came up and caught her. Hands to the side, harping and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed, and he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The Wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Thank you, Ms. Sangeeta, for putting together this amazing performance. And thank you, sailors, for the awesome dance. Auditions open if you want to join the sailor band. But keep in mind, it's not going to be easy.
Let me do it. I want to do it. Can I audition?
Are you ready?
Probably not.
Okay, first let me introduce you. Maya, my annoying little brother. Mayan is a director in the Pure Hearts of Georgia board. Okay, Mayan, are you ready? Audition start now.
Wait,
ready,
it's
go.
It's starting now?
Yes.
I'm gonna just stick to the script. I'm gonna just stick to the script. Let's do this. All right, this is script. All right, cool. Okay, so we hope you've been enjoying this performance so far. What do you guys think of it? Yeah! All right. So the only way we've been able to perform all these for you today is because of our volunteers. So because of their hard work, we were able to make this performance a huge success for you guys. So I wanted to get all my volunteers to come out here for you guys. So could we give them a round of applause? There's more of them. All right, that's enough. Y'all can leave now. All right. So most of these kids who come to Pure Hearts are actually diagnosed by autism spectrum disorder. These children have a busy schedule with school and a bunch of different therapies, and yet they took the time to practice hard and come and perform for you today. We, the Pure Hearts of Georgia, want to make sure that we capture this momentous occasion for them to cherish forever. Thank you, Atlanta Mojo Productions, for documenting this event through pictures and videos and being our media partner. Can we get a round of applause for them? Yeah. Nice. We truly appreciate your support. If you like the music and the sound effects of the event so far, it's all thanks to Mr. Prakash Suse, who patiently worked with us during our stage rehearsal last week. Yeah. So, Mr. Prakash Suse actually worked with us last week for our stage rehearsal, and he also worked with us through this madness that we've been going on in the backstage so far. But now, we would also like to thank Mr. Pramod Sathe, our CPA, for guiding us, and Mr. Ravi Rayasam for helping us navigate through all the legalities. Here we go, another one. We appreciate you guys making this an organization with strong foundations. But that was all I had to say. So, back to that weird person that was doing the MC earlier. I forgot what her name was, but where'd she go? I'll go find her. 1 second. Oh, there she is.
Okay. Thanks, Mayan. And now, Ms. Ananthi, President of Pure Hearts of Georgia, will come to speak a couple words.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm here to just mention a few honorable guests who are here today, who have taken and have supported us all through the way, and we are giving some bouquets out. So, Mr. Pramod and Pratima Sajja, thank you so much for supporting us all through the way. We are really glad we found you.
Mr. Bob Eramelli, from Johns Creek City Council. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Really appreciate your time. Mr. Shay Foley from Alcon. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Mr. Marty, North Fulton United FC League Director. Thank you so much for your time. Mr. Himanshu Kanwal, Principal Managing Partner and Architect of Ish Tech. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Dilip Tunki, Johns Creek City Councilman. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Ms. Anandi. We all know that the purpose of yoga is to build strength, awareness, and harmony in both the mind and the body. Now add some dance and mix it up. What do you guys think? Well, you'll know in the next 5 minutes. Calling onto the stage, dancing yogis. First, we have Deepan Sivalingam. Deepan is actually my baby cousin and is definitely the family favorite. Deepan is a motivated teen who likes to be active all day. He's a huge helper at home and enjoys sports and art. Next, we have Prahlad Adimuthu. Prahlad is a rising junior at Milton High School. He loves music, singing, Bollywood dancing, playing piano, and listening to Ilayaraja songs with his dad. Prahlad is also an expert at Wordle. Last, we have Krishiv Ganesh. Krishiv is a charming 17-year-old who loves to cook, swim, skate, and take nature walks. He likes to organize things and keep them in order to make sure his surroundings are neat and tidy.
Hair pose. Mountain pose. Tree pose.
Om Shivoham, Om Shivoham, Rudranamam Bhajeham. Om Shivoham, Om Shivoham, Rudranamam Bhajeham. Veerabhadraya Agninetraya Ghora Samharaha Sakala Lokaya Sarvabhutaya Satya Sakshatkara. Om Shivoham, Om Shivoham, Rudranamam Bhajeham.
Squat and rise pose. Warrior pose. Sun pose.
अंड ब्रह्मांड कोटि अखिल परिपालना पूर्ण जगत्कारण
Warrior pose.
महासेन जनक पंचवक्त्र परशुहस्त नमः ॐ शिवोऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् रुद्ररूपं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् रुद्रनामं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम्
Lunge. Downward dog pose. Bow pose.
त्रिशूलगात्रम्
Candlestick pose.
सत्यप्रभाव दिव्यप्रकाश मन्त्रस्वरूपमात्रम्
Plow pose.
निष्प्रपञ्चादि निष्कलङ्कोऽहं निजपूर्णबोधहं
Candlestick pose.
नित्यब्रह्मोऽहं स्वप्रकाशोऽहं
Bow pose.
मूलप्रमेयमो अयं ब्रह्मास्मि ॐ अहं ब्रह्मास्मि
Shavasana. Wheel pose.
ॐ शिवोऽहं ॐ शिवोऽहं रुद्रनामं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहं ॐ शिवोऽहं रुद्रनामं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहं ॐ शिवोऽहं रुद्रनामं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम्
Your applause says it all. These boys have been practicing so hard to bring this together for you. Thanks, Ms. Chelvey, for coming up with this unique concept and presenting it to us. And a special thank you to Mr. Maisha Brown for training the boys to perfection. Pure Hearts of Georgia was formed by such a determined group of parents. Let's watch a short video to understand more about Pure Hearts of Georgia.
he's 14 years old. He doesn't feel that he's included in the society. That's because people don't understand him, right? So people don't understand the way he expresses happiness, or sometimes if he needs something, the others cannot understand. Like the way he expresses, that cannot be understood by the other people. So that's been very difficult for him. So he always he feels that he's not included in the society. So we need an organization who can support, understand this kid's feeling and make use of what these kids are good at, and make them feel included in the society, and that will bring them happiness. Also, these kids can contribute to the society. They want to contribute, but because of their issues, they were not able to contribute, and they're kind of singled out. So we need an organization who can support and bring them up and see the happiness in their face and make use of their skill set.
I don't want my son to be a doctor or an engineer or any professional for that matter. Right? He sees his brother, he sees neighbors and other kids. They're all going to college, they're doing something with their life. He always feels that he thinks in his mind he should be doing that, but he's scared because he knows that he's not equal. He knows that he has a deficit. And to us as parents, what we want to give them is that support system where he can perform something. All we are asking for is a chance for him to prove himself. And I don't think that's a very big ask. And I'm looking for somewhere where my son can feel that his life has a meaning.
He really doesn't have any play dates except for Pure Hearts of Georgia, which has come as a blessing for us in our life. So we try and attend all the events that Pure Hearts of Georgia organizes, because you tend to meet like-minded parents who understand the kids, and the kids are also free to be themselves, which is the most important thing for them at this point. And his future is my greatest worry, right? I'm not sure how long I will be around, or my husband will be around. So the greatest worry is what after me.
Although my older son, he can stay by himself, but it's impossible because he is so innocent. He doesn't know the real world. And my younger son, who's non-verbal and has so many health issues, how is he going to stay by himself? It's really hard. And if there's no one, and if there's no community, it's impossible. They cannot live by themselves. And that is why I believe in Pure Hearts, because I feel like there is a hope for my children to be in a place.
But I can't expect his sister to babysit him or take care of him as much as I do. I'm a parent, I will look for my child. I would really like for a place where he can kind of be himself.
Even 1 minute or 1 hour, if I have to go out, I don't know how the others will take care, even in my own immediate family. That is the way I have the concerns.
I want her throughout the day after day, for years together. I want to build a lasting relationship, not a short-term relationship. Okay? And somebody who actually understands her. Not just a day program for which she might go for 2 or 3 hours. Tomorrow morning, if I die, I would be a very unhappy soul, not because I am dead, because I left her hanging nowhere.
I'm definitely anxious, and we gave all what we had to improve him, and still we will be focusing on his progress. At the same time, now he is 17 years old, so now we have started focusing on his future. The day that we are gone, I want the transitions to be smooth. I don't want my son to be in the middle of nowhere the day that me and my husband are gone.
Very, very first thing is living arrangement and support. Where she can live without me
but at the same time with some kind of support.
Pure Hearts provides reassurance for parents that they are not alone, and to show children and young adults with disabilities that they are invited to the table, they can play a part, and to give them a chance to show others they may be different but not less.
Pure Hearts kind of stayed as my backbone. So if I need something, asking for help in therapies, I need this behavior, how I can correct this, how I would reach out in a heartbeat to Pure Hearts if they are there to help. And I'm saying this can get into a big organization. It could be helpful for so many other people.
Pure Hearts has miles to travel in this journey, and it is not going to be easy. But with the support from all of you, we are confident we will get there. Thank you.
If you believe in our cause and would like to support us, please use the QR code displayed in the screen. It's not there anymore, but you can still get there through the website www.pureheartsga.org and donate on the site. 100% of your donations will be used for enrichment activities for our individuals, and we thank you all for your donation. We're almost coming to the culmination of today's performances, and we cannot thank you all enough for cheering on our individuals and encouraging them to take the past couple of hours. Next is a dance by our sassy disco divas. Let's shake a leg with them to these peppy Bollywood numbers. Performing the Bollywood medley today are Anusha Dodapanini. Anusha is 12 years old and she loves to hang out in a pool or swim and watches Indian movie songs. She also helps her mom do daily chores like cutting vegetables and folding clothes. Next, we have Kirtana Balusu. Kirtana is 22 years old and has many interests. To name a few, she loves to dance, sing, be a part of the cheer team, and spends time with her girl gang. Next, we have Ardra Galat. Ardra is 12 years old and has an interest in drawing, singing, dancing to Indian songs, and spending time with family. Next, we have Shana Shrestha. Sana is 11 years old and loves outdoors, spending time with family, swimming, and dancing. Next, we have Sai Ananya Mathuri. Sai is 18 years old, and her hobbies include listening to music, dancing, and to pretend play. And finally, we have Rashi Taplial. Rashi is a 21-year-old lady. She loves to socialize, sing, dance, and is a very big attention seeker. She's obsessed with thunderstorms, and if she ever became a meteorologist, I promise you, you will only hear about thunderstorms.
ये
என்ன வேணா நடக்கட்டும் நான் சந்தோஷமா இருப்பேன் உசுறு இருக்கு வேற என்ன வேணும் உல்லாசமா இருப்பேன் ரக்த 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 ஊ, ரக்த 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 ஓ, ரக்த 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 ஊ, ரக்த 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 அந்த அடியை திருப்பி கொடுப்பாங்க.
You really brought on the disco girls and set the stage on fire. Thanks, Miss Renu, for presenting this sassy show by the girls. Can we give them another huge round of applause? And now, for the final performance of the day, get ready for a heavy dose of entertainment. Our Turbinators will be performing some high-energy numbers from different parts of India. In their dance, they start with North Indian Punjabi Bhangra. Bhangra originated with Punjab farmers as a cultural and communal celebration, and the dance ends with Natti Natti, a South Indian country-style dance. First, we have Advait Tadapalli. Advait is a 17-year-old who loves dancing, drawing, and sports. If you know Advait, the adjectives you would use to describe him will be funny, tall, and handsome. Next, we have Pragun Divela. Pragun is a 9th grader at Denmark High School and is a part of the high school cross-country club. He loves traveling, exploring new places, dancing, and loves his family. And finally, we have Hari Murli. Hari is 18 years old and is a great artist. You probably saw some of his work outside for sale. He loves fitness activities and also enjoys household chores and yard work.
ढोलना बच्चे तुम्बे वाली तार सुन
துரமில்ல சோகமில்ல பரமில்ல சோகமில்ல பரமில்ல சோகமில்ல பரமில்ல நல்ல மாதிரி ரொம்ப பெற மாதிரி மாறி சத்தங்க மாதிரி ஒற்ற சிங்க மாதிரி மாறி நல்ல மாதிரி ரொம்ப பெற மாதிரி மாறி சத்தங்க மாதிரி ஒற்ற சிங்க மாதிரி పొలం గట్టు దుమ్ములోన పోట్ల గిత్త దూకినట్టు పొలేరమ్మ జాతరలో పోతరాజు ఊగినట్టు కిర్రు చెప్పులేసుకొని కర్ర సాము చేసినట్టు మర్రి సొట్టు నీడలోన కుర్ర గుంపు కూడినట్టు ఎర్ర జొన్న రొట్టెలోన మిరప దొక్కు కలిపినట్టు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నాటు 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 వీర నాటు 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 ఊర నాటు 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 పచ్చి మిరపలాగా పిచ్చనాటు నాటు 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 పిచ్చు కత్తిలాగా వెర్రి నాటు
That was the perfect performance fit to end the show on a high note. Let's really give them another huge round of applause. Thanks, Miss Anandi, for yet another peppy performance. Well, that wraps up my portion of the evening, but I'd like to remind everyone that we have items made by our children and young adults for sale outside, along with Pure Hearts t-shirts and some snacks. We appreciate your encouragement and support, and as always, we hope to see you at our future events.
I hope you all enjoyed the show so far. All right. At this time, we would like to welcome Mr. Bob Yaramali, Councilman from City of Johns Creek, to the stage to talk a few words about his experience with Pure Hearts of Georgia and also about our other organizations which serve special needs population in the City of Johns Creek. Bob has been a supporter of Pure Hearts since he came on board to the City Council. He has been a champion of our organization. Thank you, Bob.
Excuse me, guys, 1 second. We want to invite and thank you for your time. Mayor John Bradbury is here. Thank you so much for coming here. John. And we also like to acknowledge Mr. Murugadas of SmartSoft. He has been a huge supporter of us, giving us all the space for rehearsal. Thank you so much, Murugadas.
Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Some of you may know that I was in the Indian Air Force, but very few know that I crashed in a plane. God had other plans. He made me live to see this day. My journey started with Pure Hearts, thanks to my friend Dilip Tunki. Can you please give it up to him? He mentioned it several times to me, but you know, you have to experience it yourself. There was a time I was called to witness the 5K run organized by you. That day, I saw many of your children cross the finish line as they did today. But along with them, the parents, the partners, Everybody, including the whole community, crossed the line, crossed the finish line. While we are at that, there are several folks. I used to be a president of a temple, so I can recognize people who just don't talk religion, but live the spirit of the religion. I'm talking about my legendary coach, Coach Marty. You know, your kids are so awesome. Last Sunday, I called my friend, Mr. Sholay, and he said, "Where do I come?" Come to this soccer ground. You know, I'm not one of those guys who pressure people into making a decision, but it's your kids who made the decision for him. A special needs kid came to him and gave him a business card of Coach Marty. And you know what my friend said thereafter? "Bob, tell me what can I do next?" And he represents a $36 billion company, which is a jewel of Johns Creek. He said, "I will be coming next Sunday also." When I suggested, there is a fantastic performance due today. Mr. Foley, I'd like to thank you for coming here. And I also want you to say a few words so that our friend Coach Marty can be adequately recognized for what a tremendous service he does.
Thanks very much, Bob. Good evening, everybody. My name is Shay Foley, and okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you very much. First, I'd like to say, not only am I honored and privileged to be here, but deeply humbled. I'm so impressed with what the work that Pure Hearts of Georgia are doing, the volunteers, the parents, and everyone that works there. Not only are you touching the lives of the children with special needs, but you're reaching out in society, you're bringing value, you're bringing hope, and I would also think a spirit of unity. And that spirit will last long after these activities and today's performance. And for that, I thank you for all that you're doing for Johns Creek, Duluth, and the state of Georgia. Thank you very much. The second honor I have today is to recognize Marty Gillamy for the work he's done with the Society of Soccer and the games of soccer here in this community. Those of you after this presentation who are interested in joining the soccer, you can look us up at nfu.org, nfu.org. So I have a special certificate of recognition for Marty. North Fulton United Soccer, NFU, started as a unified soccer league for youth with special needs. With 135 players, it has grown sevenfold, with 27 unpaid volunteer coaches since its inception 7 years ago. Players from 17 cities and 17 schools, including all 3 high schools in Johns Creek, find a home in NFU and a mentor in Coach Marty. NFU has represented Georgia in the 2018 USA Special Olympics. One player made MLS All-Star team in 2022. 2 players and 2 partners played in the 2020 United Cup Team USA. One player has transitioned into coaching. And Marty, as the head coach of Atlanta United team, you have inspired volunteer coaches and reassured parents too. Besides being Coach of the Year for Special Olympics of Georgia, you joined a rare club, top 3 coaches of the year for North America's Special Olympics, chosen from 147,000 top coaches from 23 countries. Congratulations. NFU and Marty, for the many players and partners, you are a rock on which their hopes and aspirations rest. It is the pinnacle of trust. People like you are trailblazers who make Johns Creek an exceptional city. Thank you very much, Marty. Appreciate it, and here's your certificate of recognition.
At this time, I would be remiss if I don't give an action point for you folks. Recently, Georgia State Assembly passed a bill called 1013, which assigned a lot of money for mental health. Now, we, 3 of us here, represent almost 50% of the Johns Creek government. Can you please give up a big round of applause for my dashing mayor and Dilip Tunke. It's very important for you also to stay in touch with Dilip, our Mayor Bradbury, and myself, so that we can put you in touch with higher echelons of government, so that we can get some programs, funding from county, city, and state, and possibly federal level. But the point is, there is so much on our plate. I would definitely request you to come approach us. We are all ready to help you, but please remind us that we need to help you. That's why I'm asking you, please reach out to my mayor, Dilip Tunke, myself, and anybody on the stage. They all have access to us. It's very important that you get support from government too. Can we have a round of applause before I hand off the mic to John Bradbury?
Everybody, it's just a pleasure to be here. You know, I had the pleasure of being at a Pure Hearts event at Autry Mill Nature Preserve. Anandi, where is Anandi? Hey, Anandi, you remember that? That was an important day for me personally because I learned a lot, and I'm leaning into your experience with Pure Hearts. We want to be a good partner in Johns Creek. We want to lean into anything that we can do to help facilitate your programs. And like my esteemed colleague was saying, let us know what you need from us. Don't always know what we can do unless you ask. But thank you for having me. It's a great honor. And wow, entertainment today was great. Would it be bad if I promoted something in Johns Creek?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Have you heard that we're going to have the first city official Diwali celebration October 22nd?
Yes.
I hope to see you all there. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Our kids are going and participating there. Thank you everyone. We are really feeling proud today and very honored that you're all here. Really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you all being here and supporting us. Thank you so much. Thank you for with us. Thank you, Mr. Foley. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, Dilip. Thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you for being here. Hello, guys. Sorry, I got to give the vote of thanks. But I understand if you want to go for tea and samosa, please do. Because that's more important. Okay, so it feels like such a dream. No matter, we did dream, name it as a dream show.
So after the 2019 Dream Show, our intention was to continue the tradition. But with COVID, we had to halt all our in-person activities like everyone else and move on to Zoom. But now after 3 years, we have made it again. Thanks for each and every one of you for your continued support. So I have some special mention of thanks for everyone who have helped us to pull this Dream Show off. The first would be the high school and the middle school volunteers who went on stage, and their parents who raised them with a kind heart. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys and girls rock. Ovia, wherever you are, you have been an awesome MC. Thank you, Ovia. And thank you to all the adult volunteers who have helped us carry on this show equally on your shoulders. The backstage coordinators and the front coordinators and the people who helped us sell tickets and people who raised donations for us. Thank you so much. And we would like to thank the food committee, setup and cleanup committee, and parking volunteers who have been helping all our participants and their parents. I would like to thank each and every single person who are here today. It is because of you this show is a success. Thank you for taking time out of your busy lives on a Sunday afternoon and sharing it with and cheering our children. Last but not least, thank you to all the Pure Hearts volunteers who, along with managing their kids, took up the additional responsibility of making this event happen. Pure Hearts was established to raise awareness in the community about our kids and give them opportunities. Pure Hearts has a dream to develop a community that supports special needs children, especially the ones with intellectual disability. We are committed to this dream and will be taking our first step towards fulfilling the dream next year by opening an activity center where we'll be conducting all our adaptive activities. We are seeking donations, sponsorships, and any help you can all commit to this journey. We thank you all from the bottom of our heart for giving these kids an opportunity to shine on stage today. They totally deserve the attention and love. They are so pure at heart. We would love to have your opinions and feedbacks outside. And don't forget to check out our arts and crafts on your way and some t-shirts. Until next time, have a wonderful evening, everyone. Together we can. Thank you.